Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? I have my new PC set up. Wait, I'll show you in a sec. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Hopefully everything is working. I have quite literally the cheapest mouse I could find at Best Buy yesterday. So if the audio keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, or the mouse I mean, you're gonna hear it. Apologies in advance. Oh my God, there's a lot of people here. Okay, what's up, Alan? Thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate the 5 months. I appreciate you. 3 months in a row. Let me see. The lighting's also probably abysmal. Hold on. There goes the mouse. Okay, you know what? We don't need a mouse. Mice are for cats, right, chat? You know what they say. Anyways, what's up, Red Xavion? What's up, Rat in Black 05? Welcome to chat. Welcome to stream. We're having a fantastic Sunday, question mark. Whatever time zone you're in. We're having a good time zone. Victoria, Alan, Survivor Elephant, Tyler Oaks, Penny Paper, welcome in everybody. Carving Pumpkins, absolutely. Well, one pumpkin, singular. If you didn't see the Go Live notification, or the title, I was the 2008 Junior National Pumpkin Carving Champion. So today I'm going to show you how it's done. Maybe I'll put this on backwards. Does Jeff ever wear his hat backwards, chat? Can somebody find me an instance of Jeff wearing his hat backwards? Anyways. Are you carving dead bodies with the size of the plastic? So I obviously am carving indoors today, and I didn't want to make an absolute fucking disaster out of my kitchen, or out of my living room. So I put down some, actually a tablecloth. It's a plastic tablecloth. I think I could flip it over and use the paper side as the top so it's not as glossy. But I assume this side is better at holding liquid, and the other side would get all muddy and stuff with the guts. So, got an extra hour of sleep last night. Let's go, Victoria. Wait, what else did you say? You said something else about the time that I'm streaming, I think. I actually set it up. I did actually set it up. Here, wait, let me show you. Hold on. I can flip this around. So we've got, oh my God. Wait, hold on. Apartment tour. There's my laundry that I left open because my Jeff Probst costume was in the wash from the last time that I wore it. There's my stream room. No, that's my bathroom. That's my stream room bathroom. My stream room's over here on the other side of this wall. My fan, some of my lights. Wait, hold on. Chat, welcome to my apartment. MTV, welcome to my apartment. Today, we're looking at my apartment. Apartment tour. Anyways, so we've got my TV console with a whole bunch of just junk on it. Not junk. It's cool stuff. What do we got? We've got my Wii and some Wii games, some GameCube games, GameCube controllers, my Wii U for Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, which I haven't cracked open yet. Some books. There's a Ghibli book on top, or a Miyazaki book on top there. A baseball that's signed by all of the a bunch of Survivor winners. Bulbasaur, a bunch of Pokemon cards here. I'll show you my Pokemon card tour. Hold on. This is my pride and joy. This is the first thing that I purchased after coming back from Survivor. This is the Koro Shining Mew. If you don't know, this card came out of a magazine many, many years ago. As you can see, it has the old Japanese back. So that's one of my favorite cards. I went through and tried to see what cards I had in my childhood collection still. This was the only one that survived, so I got it graded. It's a first edition Jungle Scyther. Hollow, of course. We've got a Shining Jirachi. PSA 9. We take those. We take a PSA 9. And then this is a vending machine Bulbasaur. This one came out of a vending machine in Japan way back when. Got the old back. And then just a whole bunch of other cards that I've pulled more recently, for example, scattered about. There's some fan art. Wait, so I still haven't set up my fan art wall. But, sorry, I can't see chat right now. I still haven't set up my fan art wall, but I have somebody embroidered this for me and painted it and then sent it to me. So I have that hanging in here sometimes. It looks like it fell, so I'm going to prop that back up. Tree mail, of course. Can't go without my tree mail. My string of turtles with the little flag from the Pikmin Kurasushi event. Some books. Some coffee table books, and then in the back corner there you can see my my Point Crow doodle that Abby gave me when we met. Anyways, there's my tour, and then here's y'all. Oh, holy shit! So this is what I see. Got my new computer, or my old computer set up in the cart. Old monitor, and then bunch of fucking cables, dude. This is a disaster. Speaker so that I can hear the music and the alerts. Microphone on the floor over here. And then my couch and my Ghibli posters and stuff that used to be in the background of my old setup. So anyways, there's my living room tour, chat. Hope that you enjoyed. Let me get this set up again. Where was it? It was over here, I think. Right? Something like that. Oh god, it's all out of whack now. That's okay. Alright, that's probably good enough. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Oh, and I have to hydrate. Holy shit. Thank you, Red Xavion. You're such a cute human being. Thank you, Tatum Bird. I appreciate it. Floor, safety first. Gotta keep, look, I rent, right? Gotta take care of those floors. Gotta take care of that hardware. Just realized it's a Jeff look. Yeah, it's Halloween. Gotta wear my costume, I don't actually know. I think I'm going to something on Halloween, but I don't know what I'm being yet, so I just threw this on for today. Brando fit looks fire. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. As you can see, these pants are not long enough for me, so just ignore that. Pull my socks up extra high. We got Brando's apartment tour before GTA 6. Let's go. How long do you think Jeff will host Survivor for? I think Jeff will host it until he's physically not able to, or if the show concludes before he's done. Is Jirachi your favorite? Bulbasaur is my favorite, but I think Jirachi's top 3 or 4 for me probably. I need to do a tier list. Or I went through actually. There's a website that you can go on and pick like all of your favorite Pokemon, every type, every generation, and it like helps you like compare them and sort them. I need to figure out what my results were for that. I did that with Abby recently. I have it in as a PDF somewhere. I'll find that before the next stream, and then we can go over it. Anyway, should we get into some pumpkin carving chat? How's everyone's Sunday going? Hope you're all doing well. Okay, so the plan for today is to carve this bad boy. Bought it at the grocery store this morning. Most of them were rotten. This is the best one I could find. So hopefully when we cut into it, it's not like completely liquid on the inside. Well, I guess it will be guaranteed, but you're at the gym. Hello? Oh my God, gym entertainment. Alan, what are you doing right now? Are you running? Are you lifting? What workout did you pick me as your entertainment for? Also, I just learned that this thing has buttons. Holy shit, chat. Hold on. This is new tech. Hopefully I don't completely destroy my apartment today. That's the goal. If I can carve a pumpkin without destroying my apartment, which obviously you'd expect since I'm, the 2008 Junior National Champion, that'd be a win for me. That's my goal. Can I carve a pumpkin without completely demolishing my apartment? Okay. Here we go, gamers. Let me get this set up. It's push day, chest and triceps? Hell yeah. I've gone to the gym a few times with Zach and Austin. We've only ever done like chest and arms and stuff. We haven't done legs yet. So we'll see if I'm able to walk after I go with them. Please. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Chat, fun fact. When we were on the flight to Fiji, I was sitting next to Bruce. And Bruce spent a solid, 10, 15 minutes trying to plug his headphones into the little screen on the TV so he could watch a movie on the way. And I immediately was like, oh, this guy's giving dad energy. I want to work with this guy, which is hilarious. But that reminded me of me struggling with my buttons, reminded me of Bruce not being able to plug in his headphones. Okay, so what are we carving? The goal, I think, is to carve the face of a Bulbasaur on one side, right? If I have time, I would like to do the front and the back, so we can get 2 for 1 out of the same pumpkin. I'm thinking Bulbasaur face on one side, and then Bulbasaur outline on the other side. I don't have a stencil. I don't have any, planned image. What's up, Ellipsis? Welcome in. What's up, 2001 MH? Go barefoot, LOL. Insane first time chat. Hello? You could have said hi. You could have said how are you. You could have said happy Sunday. It is the Lord's Day today. It is the Lord's Day today. You come in with your first message ever being go barefoot, LOL. I appreciate that you added the LOL to the end, It really adds to the, oh, yeah, I'm just being playful. I'm just messing around. Go barefoot, LOL. LOL. Welcome to the chat. What's up, AJG? Red Xavion was first again. He was Young Liars. Red Xavion is almost always first. Almost always. It's all fun. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. I will be screenshotting that, though. Caught. Can we get some cots in the chat? Okay, wait, hold on. Control-Shift-4, is that what it is? I have my Mac. I'm using my Mac to, there we go. There we go. To read chat. Surprised you ain't carving, Jeff? That's got to be so complicated. What keeps connecting and disconnecting? Chat, do you hear that? Am I insane? I keep hearing, like, the Windows connecting and disconnecting sound. I think it might be my mouse. Because I bought, like, the shittiest mouse I could find. So let me unplug that. And hopefully that'll fix our issues here. Hold on, gamers. It's in between two other cables that I don't want to unplug. Doing my best. Working on my finger grip strength. Charlie, where you at? There we go. Okay. Hopefully that stops it. And I need to remember that for when I try to end stream later, that the mouse now is not plugged in. We hear it. Is there an echo? There probably is an echo because I have a speaker playing and I have the music playing. And I'm in a room with like no furniture. Hold on, chat. I need a garbage bag. Okay. I realized I didn't have a location to dispose of our pumpkin guts. All right. Anyways. Wow. Nice. First IRL stream in a while, by the way. I know that a lot of you have been requesting I do more kitchen stuff again, instead of just playing Kaizo all the time. But I'm addicted. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay. So how do I want to do this? Do we want to draw the designs first? If I draw out, okay, I'm going to do that. Let me get a piece of paper. Chat, I'll be right back. Don't panic. I'm still here. I'm still here, I promise. Where's my paper? Where is my paper? Here it is. Okay, gamers. Here we go. Oh my god, hello? Arlie? Brando, come back. Arlie, thank you for the raid. What's up, Raiders? Welcome in. If you don't know me, my name is Brando. Hold on, let me give a shout out to Arlie really fast. Shout out Party Arlie. Gamers, if you don't know me, my name is Brando. I was on season 45 of Survivor, as you can tell from the Jeff Probst get up. Today we're carving some pumpkins. I do variety. Chat, I'd say I'm a variety streamer, right? We do, baking. We do art streams. I've done painting. I've done drawing, all 151 and 151 minutes. But we also do some Kaizo. We get into some gaming. Is this title a literal lie? Something tells me that it is. Well, you don't think that I'm the 2008 Junior National Pumpkin Carving Champion? What about me do you think would make that a lie? How dare you doubt my credentials, okay? Listen, if you can prove that I'm not, then I'll admit that I'm not. But if you can't prove that I'm not, go find me the... Go find me the receipts of the actual 2008 Junior National. I almost said Junior Olympic. Imagine they had Olympic pumpkin carving. Also, cheers. Thank you for the hydrate. Red Xavion. What did you even carve to win? A pumpkin. What did I carve to win? It was the pumpkin carving Junior National Championship. What else would I carve? What's up, Party's mom? Welcome in. Party's mom, big Survivor fan, I've heard, actually. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Also, I missed a message from Kush or someone. Are you the real Brando that Abby cloned? Yes, I'm the real Brando that was cloned. History says you are for sure lying on the internet. Okay. Okay. For the people who are just joining us, today we're going to be carving Bulbasaur's face right on the front of this pumpkin. I don't have a stencil or anything, so we're hoping for the best. I got some paper, and we're going to freehand something, and then use that. Get it out of my official document file. It's in this because I stole it from work. Don't tell Amazon. Ripped it straight from the printer at work. I think Brando's sitting, not lying. Okay, can we get a ban? Can we get a permanent timeout for Mario Girl 17? I'm just kidding. Pixel B says, wing it. I'm nervous, chat. Wing it? On the actual pumpkin? I only have one. There are no second chances here. There's no, Redemption Island. This is it. Champions don't need stencils. Champions believe in planning and being organized and coordinated. This will be all the evidence we need. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let me pull up. I don't even have a picture of Bulbasaur. Do I have a... Here, I'll use a card. Okay, chat. This is our reference image. Okay. Put that closer so we can see it. This is what we're going based on for the face. What the fuck is that? Hello? Thank you for the on-screen celebration of Dwight and Mitch McConnell. Appreciate it. Thanks for the bits. Draw it on the pumpkin? Okay. I can draw it straight on the pumpkin. How do you get Sharpie off of a pumpkin, though, if I fuck it up? Do I use, like, nail polish remover? Because I don't have any. What's it called? Acetone? Bobsaur. All right, Bobsaur, let's get it. I want to pick the prettiest side of the pumpkin, right? That's how you usually do this. Oh, God, how do I show this? I didn't plan ahead. Rubbing alcohol, you can wash it off. Do you at least have a pencil? Chat, we got the fattest Sharpie I've ever seen. Pencils are for quitters and people who don't believe in themselves. All right, so. Oh, I'm nervous. Am I really going to do this straight on the pumpkin, chat? Okay, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball percent, right, chat? Also, I hope you all had a fantastic stream. Arlie, thank you for the raid. I hope that whatever else y'all get up to today, you have a fantastic time. I don't even think a pencil would write on it. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Okay, so. What do I want to start with? Maybe the eyes? If I do eye placement first. Fuck, do I use the piece of paper? Chat, I don't want to fuck this up now that I have to prove that I'm the junior national 2008 Olympic steroid using. See, you probably can't find any records of me winning the championship because in 2009, I got tested for performance-enhancing drugs and they found out that I was taking steroids to improve my pumpkin carving ability. So I was stripped of my title. So if you can't find it on Wikipedia or on the internet, that's probably why, okay? That's probably why. My mom and I watched you on Survivor. I appreciate that. I hope that you enjoyed the rest of the season once I was swiftly removed. Hannah Rose shade? Okay. I'm gonna do a rough draft on the piece of paper, okay, chat? Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Just so that I get like a general idea, right? So he's got the three little things on top of his head. He's got like the three dots, and then the two eyes, the nostrils, and the mouth that's sort of like dinosaur shaped. Wait, you did steroids, or is that a joke? No, that's a joke, I promise. Me when I lie on the internet. Not the pumpkin carving performance enhancing steroids, that's what I'm talking about, you know? Okay, so the eyes are roughly this shape, right, chat? We're looking at something like this for the eyes, right? They got like this rounded into the point, and then he has red. So there's two colors for the eyes. There's white and there's red. I have to figure out which color I want to be cut out and which color I want to actually like persist in the pumpkin. Does that make sense? Chat, I'm gonna be using a lot of, terminology that we in the league, us professional, league certified pumpkin carvers use. So if I ever say a phrase that like doesn't make any sense, it's not because I don't know what I'm doing. And it's not because I'm throwing around, vague terminology. It's because, those of us who have taken the required testing and, earned our certificate, pumpkin esports, us professional athletes, we got our own vocab, our own lingo. He's a recovering steroid user, lost all his muscle weight, as you can see. What the fuck? That's fucked up. I can't believe you'd say that to me. Okay, anyways. So I think do we make white the part that we cut out? I think that makes the most sense, right? So the outer edge of the eye will be cut out, and then this will stay. This will stay, right? And then the white part here will also be cut out. So the base color for our pumpkin here is going to be black. Muscle weight and muscle memory. Listen, I'm about to blow y'all's socks off once I start carving, okay? You've never seen anybody carve a pumpkin like me. All right, so we've got like the general eye shape down, right? Those look like Bulbasaur's eyes, surely. The two nostrils, easy. There's like little slit nostrils like that. And then we do the... Oh, and I also have an idea. I think when we cut out the mouth, I can use, chat, if I'm resourceful, I can use the bits from the mouth to make the ears like stick off the top of the head. That's the goal. I have toothpicks for that. Might be a little ambitious, okay? But as a professional, former professional pumpkin carver, I think that I can handle it. Okay, so then he's got like the little beak, and then the rest of his mouth, right? And then that comes down like through here, and little teeth. So the teeth will leave, and then the white part will get cut out. He's not gonna have a tongue, I don't think. I don't know how to do the tongue, chat, but it's gonna be something like this, okay? That looks close, right? That looks like Bulbasaur, surely. I feel like I kind of slayed that, actually. Oh, and then the head, or the little things on his head, right? So he's got the little diamond, he's got the triangle here, and then he's got like a big, what shape is that? It's like a trapezoid or something up here. There we go, gamers. Okay. Wait, have you gutted the pumpkin yet? I have not. I'm just drawing the design so that we know what we're doing, okay? What do we think? Never mind, I have eyes. Thank you to Starmans. If only this was a challenge on the island. Bro, if this was a challenge on the island, I'd be winning that immunity. I feel like this season, I don't know if it's intentional, but a lot of the visuals make it feel very, like, Halloween themed. Like, Halloween-centric. I don't know. And I don't know if they were doing that intentionally for the spooky season. Okay, let me just check. Okay, cool. Oh my god. The drawing looks good, so much better than my emote. That's fucked up. It's the bats everywhere? I agree. Okay, so I think we use this face of the pumpkin, right? It's nice and flat. A lot of room to work with. So let's get gutting. Let's get gutting. Do I want to plan? I'm going to plan my my top here, right? So you generally do... Chat, for those of you who aren't an expert like me, okay, you generally angle inwards and do like a hexagonal or octagonal shape on the top for your cut, right? So we're going to cut along this line here that I just made. There you go, as you can see. Who's the scariest contestant on 47? Annika. Terrifying. Next question. Gut from the bottom of the pumpkin. Okay, and then I'm going to get us started with a pilot knife. Right. Chat, if you don't know, this is called the pilot knife. I am using a $4 knife kit from the grocery store. So, if you think that my carving isn't up to par with what you'd expect from the 2008 Junior National Pumpkin Carving Champion, it's purely, it's not because I lied and got Sharpie on my hand. It's because the tool set that I'm using is not what I'm used to. It's not up to standard. It's such a dumb bit. It's not regulation. It's not regulation. The elites cut the hole from the bottom of the pumpkin and just let it drain out? That's insane. Also, chat, when I was little, I used to carve a lot of pumpkins, obviously, because I'm the Junior National Champion, 2008. But we used to carve a lot of pumpkins growing up. And we'd always take the seeds. I don't know how many of you do this. You take the seeds, and then you put them on a baking sheet, add some salt, throw them in the oven, and then you have a nice batch of pumpkin seeds afterwards. My grandpa, on my mom's side, is a big pumpkin seed guy. He's big on pumpkin seeds and Tums. Those are like the only two things I've ever seen him eat. He keeps a pack of Tums, or not a pack, sorry. He keeps loose Tums in his shirt pocket. So you'll see him, he's just sitting there like fishing around, pulls out some Tums, pops like 2 of them. Bro's got Tums on deck at all times. Okay. Anyways, let me get back to the regularly scheduled program of carving off our lid here. Perfect. Aren't Tums basically like flavored chalk? I mean, that's what they taste like. I don't actually know what they're made out of. We used to always take Tums when I was little, and we had upset stomachs. It was like Tums and ginger ale were the recipe to success for us. But I don't actually know what is in Tums. Party's mom says, love the pumpkin seeds, had a great recipe for some and lost it. What? That's tragic. Well, if you ever figure it out, send it my way, because I love a good pumpkin seed. You eat the whole shell, too? I love eating the whole shell. Eating antacids like candy. It's calcium carbonate. What is calcium carbonate? Also, what's up, Star Friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Party's mom, are you caught up on 47? Out of curiosity, are you watching? I haven't heard from Arlie. Actually, I think I might have asked you recently. You said you were an episode behind or something. But don't fact check me on that. I could be wrong. It's Tums. Oh yeah, Tums are just made out of Tums. Yes, and you hate it? The season? Why do you hate it? What's wrong with it? Is it too, is the gameplay too intense? What don't you like about it? But I did enjoy the last kick out immensely. Let's see, who's the last one? The last one was the sixth one. Oh, yes. Yeah. I feel like that one, you know, a lot of times they make it really obvious who's going home. And then it turns out that, you know, oh, they had an idol. There was some twist. They were saved at like the last second, right? But the last one was just flat out, hey, look at this person. They're making a lot of mistakes. Here's a very satisfying vote off. Apparently squirrels love pumpkin seeds, but make sure you leave them out somewhere high so hedgehogs can't get to them. Do squirrels and hedgehogs live in the same environment? Because we have like wild squirrels in Southern California, obviously. Never once seen a hedgehog, right? Never once. You like Teeny, and that's pretty much it. I actually also really like Teeny. I haven't met Teeny yet. I met a handful of the people who have already left. Like I've met Rome, I've met Keyshawn, I've met Annika. Spoiler, sorry for people. Asia, a lot of really cool people on this season. But I haven't met that many of the people who aren't out yet. Brando, if you had just been able to hold out the pre-merge, you could have had a whole episode about you getting eliminated like Rome. I basically did I not? The episode of me talking about Pokemon and basically looking like a fool in the shelter. Was that not my Rome send-off? When they fast-forwarded like the montage of me talking about shiny hunting? I think that's about as good of a send-off as you can get, no? I don't know, I'm in the UK, lots of hedgehogs here. Pumpkin seeds are really bad for hedgehogs. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll make sure I don't feed any pumpkin seeds to Sonic if I see him around. Okay, we're getting there, chat. We're almost done with the roof here. That's what we, you know, in the industry, we call it the roof of the pumpkin. You've got the roof, you've got the base. You've got the roof, the base, and then the surface is what we call it, right? The face, the surface, the base, the roof. You wouldn't understand if you weren't, you know, a professional like I am. It's about the modern equivalent of a Viking funeral. Why punish hedgehogs like that? Oh, the episode of... Yeah. I got you. Okay. Party's mom, when are you going to make Arlie apply? How well do you think she'd do? I feel like, okay, out of my friends that watch Survivor, that I know through, like, streaming, right? Out of the Twitch people that I know Stans, I know Abby, I know Arlie, Eric, who else watches Survivor that I know? Adam, but he doesn't stream. I feel like Abby and Arlie probably do the best, if I'm being completely honest. They're both very friendly people, and I think that would take them far. Okay, chat, we did it! We did it! So now we're going to clean off the roof, and then get to gutting, chat. What do you think? Can you even see in there? It might be too dark. God, I forgot how gross the inside of a pumpkin feels. It's like all webby and slimy. She'd probably be the one who gets injured and airlifted off. The medevac is crazy. Not the medevac. Chat, I genuinely thought that I was going to get medically evacuated. By day 11, I had gotten to a point where every single time that I stood up, I got lightheaded. I saw, like, you know when you see stars when you stand up too fast? No matter how long I'd been sitting for, every single time I stood up, I would have that for like 10, 20 seconds. I remember when we were walking to tribal council, I stood up and I needed a second. And they asked me if they needed to get medical. I was like, no, I'm fine. Like, we're chilling. I'm fine. You know, we'll go to tribal. I'll go back to camp. I'll get some water. I'll get some rest. Little did I know, I was going to be going to tribal and then eating a full meal. So, but it definitely helped. That is one, like, I genuinely don't know if I could have gone the full 26 days without food. Kendra and I were the only people who hadn't won a food reward by the time that I got voted out. And I think had I maybe won one, that would have helped me a lot. Like, if I had the merge feast, for example, I think that would have been a big second wind. Tomo White 8, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it, gamer. Welcome in. Yeah, never made it back to camp, unfortunately. Okay, chat. I've been procrastinating here. I'm postponing the inevitable. I think it's time. I've already got pumpkin guts all over the floor here. Maybe I should save some of this. My mom likes to feed our cats canned pumpkin. She puts it in their food
I think it's good for like digestion or something. I might be wrong. I don't know exactly what it's for. It's like fiber or something. So maybe I'll save some of this for her. I show up to my parents' house with just a bag full of pumpkin guts. Anyways, okay. So we're gonna carve off the roof here. Chat, what is the roof of your mouth called? There's like a term for it, but I forget what it is. That's essentially what we're getting rid of. It's like when you drink like a hot tea and it burns it off. And then the other thing I have to do, right, is I'm gonna make some guiding lines for the front and the back. Back, front. Okay, cool. See, those of us in the industry, we do this to our pumpkins. I don't know if you've ever done this before, but we do some labeling. I'm gonna drop a lurk and do some gaming. Kelly, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I hope that gaming is fun. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. All right, the roof has been roofed. It's time for the part that we all hate, you know, but that you've all been waiting for, I'm sure. The actual gutting. So I've got this scooper, this very high quality. You know, if there's 4 tools and I paid $4, this $1 scooper. Hopefully I don't break it. The pallet. Okay, thank you, Dingo Baby. Thank you. Crazy username. Okay. I guess I get to ripping, right? I'm gonna use the scoop here to loosen out a good amount of the guts, and then I'll probably get my hands dirty. But we'll see. I have a balcony, chat, so after today I'll probably put this on like the edge of my balcony. But obviously I closed the blinds so you can't see where I fucking live. I don't want Rainbolt in the chat. One of you GeoGuessr nerds to be like, oh, he's got that tree, you know, that evergreen tree on the right side, and then they've got the oak tree on the left side. If you go by the triangulation of the sun's shadow at 2:04 p.m. on Sunday, October 27th, you can pinpoint that he's exactly at this location. Also, hydrate. Cheers, AJG. Thank you. Thank you, gamer. All right. Chat, you ready? I've loosened up a good amount of the guts here. I'll have to get the pumpkin seeds out. Oh, actually, do I want to put the pumpkin seeds aside now? I probably do. Okay, I'm going to get a Ziploc bag for the pumpkin seeds. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec, gamers. Big one. Sure, why not? Okay, we're back. The Windows sound is playing. We're back. Oh my god, that's a long message. Nub tactics. I'm sure someone diligent enough could be like, your light switch is positioned this many inches away from the corner, which is construction only found in so-and-so location. Oh, actually, if you look at the shape of the window, and then you go through all of the available apartments in Los Angeles, you can tell that only 3 buildings have that that type of window. Okay, so I'm gonna put the seeds in this bag so I can bake them later. The shadow from the diffused blinds is casting at 38 degrees. Hey, yo, wait, chill with that? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me get these guts out of here. And then I'll rinse these off after stream probably and bake them. What do you even put on pumpkin seeds? Like pumpkin spice other than salt? Because I don't think I've ever done anything other than salt. Would I put like cinnamon or something? I don't, I'll look up a recipe, I guess. A lot of baby seeds in here, which aren't ideal. I'm trying to pick out some of the big ones. 100 Jess, hi, hello, how are we? Jess, we're fantastic. Today I'm giving an absolute masterclass on how to carve a pumpkin. Lori's Seasoning, trust me, is that like a store-bought? Can I find that at my local Safeway? Not that I live next to a Safeway. I didn't say that, chat. Chat, when did I say that I live next to Safeway? I don't remember saying that, actually. I don't think you remember that either. Anyways. Pumpkins. Seasoning. Jess gets here and I start doxing myself. That's crazy. No, chat. It was high IQ. I don't actually live next to a Safeway. It's like a seasoning mix, McCormick mix. Oh, gotcha. I'll have to check it out. Okay. There we go. Ideally, when I'm done with this, I can take this bag, right? I gotta keep the outside of the bag clean, but I can pick up the bag with the pumpkin seeds in it and then just throw everything else in the trash. But we'll see. It's more savory than sweet pumpkin seeds. I mean, I do love a savory seed. I don't know. I don't know if that came out how I wanted it to. But anyways. I'm gonna shut up and carve this pumpkin, I think. Huh? A little doxing. Yeah, a little light doxing never hurt nobody, right? Surely. Okay, so the plan, I think, is to gut the pumpkin. And then once it's gutted, I will wash my hands and then do the carving. Right? Oh? Oh? What did the streamer say? Chat, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Chat, who do we think in chat would do the best on Survivor? I feel like rooting for Asians, right, is probably too high profile, right? As soon as someone figures out rooting for Asians would be like, you know, Mike White going on Survivor. As soon as someone figures out who he is, he's gone. Thank you for the disclaimer, Jess. Oh, it's for you. A little doxing never hurt nobody. Yeah. Thank you for the disclaimer. Okay. Anyways. I feel like chat could probably have doxed me by now if they wanted to. We're all chill here, right? We got a chill little community going. We're all just friends. Okay. Get these pumpkin seeds. Please, they're so slippery. Okay, nice. God, I'm gonna reek of pumpkin for the rest of the day. Do we have a design for the carving? Yes, I drew one at the start of the stream. We're going Bulbasaur face. Hopefully it comes out. Let's see. Personally, I think I'd do great on Survivor. I'd be more like Brandon than Brando. And that's why I have zero desire to apply. Honestly, chat, this is going to sound really weird. I have this philosophy where I'm like, even if you don't want to go on the show, and don't tell casting that I said this, I feel like it is a really interesting experience to go through casting, to talk about yourself, to learn about yourself. I learned so many things during casting about myself that I didn't realize because I had to spend so much time thinking about, you know, why am I the way that I am? Why do I care about these things? What is the driving motivation for me being the person that I am, right? I basically just went to therapy with my casting producer. But it's a really interesting experience, and I feel like I am so much more like in touch with who I am because of casting. Like, had I not actually been cast on the show, I feel like I still would have taken away a lot of good things about myself that I didn't know before. I would ask how I do on Survivor, but I think I'm a bit concerned to learn the answer. Jess, I feel like you would do okay. I think you're smart as far as I'm aware. You're trustworthy because I made you a mod like off rip. You do have a little bit of a social media following on the Mary Stan account though, and I think that raises, like, people know Mary Stan, you know, and I think that could go one of two ways. I think either people are like, oh, this is Mary Stan, we gotta get rid of her, or oh, this is Mary Stan, that's cool, we should work with her, right? One of two ways. So it's about how you lean into it. What do you mean chill? This is the former 2008 Junior National Olympic pumpkin carving winner. Chat, I won gold. Okay, I won gold. No one on Twitter will do well. We're all too chronically online. I do, honestly, I do kind of agree with that. I feel like there are some people on Twitter who would have a hard time not being on Twitter. Or they'd be making really niche, like, meme Twitter references that doesn't sit with the people like Jonathan Young, you know? If you start pulling out, like, Queen by Shell to Jonathan Young, he's like, what the fuck is this person talking about? I'm here now. What's up, Martin? Brando, can you also go to therapy? You can also go to therapy for those things. I'm going to therapy. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I actually started with a new therapist a few weeks ago, and it's going very well. I will say, though, my new therapist does watch Survivor. And so part of me was like, is that, like, okay? Is that normal? Should I be concerned about that? I don't think I should be. Chat, I don't think I need to be concerned about that. But it is definitely interesting. Talking about Survivor, fan favorite game changer Sierra Dawn Thomas to sue Smay. Is it Smay or is it Smee? I think it's Smay, right? Steelix? I think it's Smay. What design am I doing? We're rocking the Bulbasaur that I drew earlier. Hopefully it goes well. We'll see. That's a chill therapist for sure. Yeah, she's really cool. She's 27, I think. She and her fiance live somewhat close to me. Not that that matters, but like regionally, we're in the same region, same ecosystem, so I trust her opinion, you know. My previous therapist was like a 50-year-old man. I think he was in his 40s, actually. I shouldn't, you know, be too harsh on him. But we just, I don't know. I think we didn't really vibe. I didn't feel super comfortable. Chad, is it normal to watch Survivor? I think, what is it? So I think my season got on average like 6 million viewers per episode live, which is, if there's 320 million roughly people in the US, that's what, like 1 in 55 people? Like if you were to go on the street, 1 in 55 people would watch Survivor. Is that right? Did I do that math right? I think so. That's kind of insane, actually, to be honest. 1 in 55? That's like, if you go into a grocery store, somebody else in there watches Survivor. You know, maybe 2 people. Well, I guess I'm one of them, right? So I have to factor in, I'm one of the 1 out of 55. So really it'd be like 1 out of 100 when I go into a building. That's actually wild, isn't it? Isn't that crazy to think about? I wonder how often people recognize me and don't say anything. Because like, I know obviously I got booted early, but I get surprised by how often people come up to me. I was at work the other day, and I was in the Amazon cafeteria, and I'm standing there like waiting for my order. Some guy like comes, he's standing near me, like he's kind of side-eyeing me, like I can tell he's looking at me. I've never seen this dude once in my life, but I get the vibe, like he has that look on his face that people get when they recognize you. He doesn't say anything. I'm sitting there, I look at him, he's looking at me, he looks away, right? I look at him, he looks away. And then he pulls out his phone. Let me show you, chat. He pulls out his phone, and he holds it like this, next to his head. And I'm like, dude has to be, he points it directly at me. I'm like, dude has to be taking a picture of me, surely. Points it at me, puts it away. I'm like, okay, dude. So either he is just really into me, or he was taking my picture. Saying hi to Brando at a grocery store, and he starts confronting me. Someone did actually recognize me at the grocery store the day after I moved here. I was like, fuck, now they know where I live. But what's 10 million, to be honest? There's actually 330 million. Okay, I was close. I was 1 play button off. I saw Brando at a grocery store in Los Angeles the other day. He had like 15 Milky Ways in his hands. Not the copy pasta. Fella was super excited to meet Twitch streamer extraordinaire brandomeyer. That's actually what I thought was really cool, right? So a lot of the time people come up to me and they're like, oh, like I saw you on Survivor. You know, you were robbed. I was rooting for you and Kelly. Fuck the Reba tribe, whatever. That's always great, right? But this guy, the day that I moved here, comes up to me and he goes, oh, you were on Survivor. I love your Twitch streams. At the time, I think I had like 1,100 followers. So I was like, this is no longer, you know, 1 out of 6 million of people who watch. This is 1 out of 1,000 people who follow me on Twitch. Just happen to be at the grocery store. Huh? Isn't that insane? Anyways. Okay, so I got pretty much all of the seeds out. So I'm now going to focus on cutting out the gut parts. And then once we do that, I'll put them in the bag. Just put the guts in the bag, bro. That's kind of sweet. No, it was really cool. It was a really cool experience. I feel like this is a left-handed scraper because the scraping is on the right-hand side. I guess I could go backwards. I can go backwards. That works. And then pull towards myself. Well, see, you know, as a professional, this is the technique that we use. We use the backwards left-handed scrape scoop. You know what I'm saying? Get a left-handed scraper, grip it backwards, and then you do sort of like a counterclockwise, almost like you're churning butter motion. I don't know how I would approach someone from Survivor if I saw them like this. Hi, sorry to interrupt. I saw you on Survivor and I hated your game. You should be really embarrassed by how you went home. I'm glad that you were voted off. I was rooting for the people that voted you out. And I hope that you don't have a returning season. That's typically what I would start with. Maybe, you know, if you really want to get into it, you can compare them like, oh, you look a lot like Owen and Austin, you know? Oh, you look like Derek X, but you did worse. People love like a racial comparison, I think. I was rooting for you and Kelly. Fuck the Reba tribe. I felt that to my core. Lefties rise up. Oh, we're so back. All right, back to therapy for you, Brando. No, not like this. No, I'm doing well. I promise, chat. I'm doing very well. Right now, actually, in therapy, I don't know if it's normal to talk about what you're talking about in therapy, but we're doing like exploration stuff, which is really cool. I've never done this before. So basically, we divided my life into like chapters. So I did, what did I pick? Or eras for you Swifties out there. That's the joke that my therapist made. I stole that one. So it's like when you're born to 5 years old, 5 to 10, 10 to 12, No, 10 to 13, 14 to 16, 16 to 18, and then 18 to 22, 22 to pre-Survivor, pre-Survivor to now, and then post-Survivor to now. If that makes sense. Those are like my eras. And then what we did in the last session is we did like an exploration of, they asked me basically just to talk about my childhood and like my family and stuff growing up. And the idea is that we can learn some of my mannerisms and like why I am the way that I am through exploring my memories. Like for example, one of the only things that I remember from kindergarten is that I got in trouble, I got put in timeout, and I had to sit like heads down on the desk during like all of recess, right? And so that's probably why I'm like a big rule follower now, right? Like that was probably a traumatic event for young Brando. And that's why I'm such a big rule follower now, why I care a lot about, you know, doing things the right way. Because I remember getting in trouble when I was little. That was a big thing for me. Did your therapist watch me on Survivor? No, she did not, but she said she Googled me after our first session. Brando gives therapy to his chat stream. We saw you on Survivor and we liked your vibe. I do also, actually, yes, people, okay, not that I look like Ty, but people tell me quite often that I am taller than they expected. I guess I give short king energy. What prompted you to seek therapy in the first place? Well, I mean, part of it was Survivor, right? When you go on Survivor, after you get voted out, they give you 6 months of therapy from, like, when you get voted out. So if you make it all the way to the end, right, you have it during the season, and then it goes... No, wait, it's 6 months from the start of the season, or until after you get voted out or something. I don't fucking remember. I went out early. Anyways, they give you quite a few months, and then after that, I picked up with... like a standard therapist instead of the Survivor therapist because they don't cover it anymore once you're not on Survivor, like once you're out of the process. But then also I feel like it's just good for general personal life and stuff. Like for those of you who don't know, in March I broke up with my girlfriend of 5.5 years. So, you know, learning about that and such. Anyways, developmental stages, exactly. So 0 through 5 is like, you know, I think, so the other thing is after we explore an era, we're naming that era. So my first one was, I went with like, I think incubation is what I said, which she thought was really interesting because it means that I like felt protected and I felt safe and like I was in an environment where I could explore and grow. Because I have very caring and loving parents. You know, I grew up with a, like, you know, a well-off family, so I was very fortunate to be able to do like pretty much whatever I wanted growing up, whether it was sports or like extracurricular activities. And then 5 through 10, right, is like the elementary school, like kind of figuring out who you are, like, you know, establishing friend groups, cliques, things like that at school. After that, I have my middle school era, which is when I started playing video games. I played sports 5 through 10, and then I got injured. I threw my arm out playing baseball. I used to be an all-star starting pitcher. Threw my arm out because I was playing year-round for 2 years in a row, and then I never went back to it. So then after that, I got into video games. That was middle school. In high school, the first 2 years of high school was where I was like very like unconfident, you know, not happy with the way that I like looked and stuff like that. And so that's one era. And then when I was 16, for those of you who don't know, I lost 50 pounds, and it gave me like this huge confidence boost. So that's why I did 16 to 18 as another era. 18 through 22 for college, obviously, and like my relationship and stuff like that. Pre-Survivor and then post-Survivor for now that I live out here and I do this and I hang out with y'all and I'm like, you know, available and reachable on the internet. So that's why I have it divided that way. Stuart Little looking ass. You should get a giant glass bowl and flip the pumpkin. I feel like I'm getting there. Chat, we're almost here. Let me show you the progress here. I've gutted most of the top, if you can see in there. It's pretty clean. We just have like some remaining bits at the bottom that I'm trying to scrape out. I might get in there with a knife actually and try to loosen some of this up. Chat, what would your eras be? Do you have any eras that you feel like aren't just general age eras that you're comfortable sharing? All good if not. I don't want people to start trauma dumping in the chat. But I'm curious. Anyways, okay. But I'm very happy with where I am now, and I feel very fortunate to be in the situation that I'm in. What's up, Heliotrope792 Brando? What's going on, gamer? How you doing? Chat, I have this thing. Is it the way that I say Brando? Hi, my name's Brando. Every time. No spoilers, but what a good Tribal Council last episode, right? Tribal was so fucking satisfying. We were talking about this earlier. Obviously, you know, no hate towards the person that got voted out outside of the game. But they were very much set up to be like the villain. And so seeing them go home was quite satisfying. Probably from birth to now would be my iconic era. Okay, Colin, I see you. I see you, Colin. You enunciate the dough and Brando? Well, so I say, like, hi, I'm Brando. If I'm at, for example, last night we went to a restaurant, and they were like, oh, can we get a name for the order? So I said, oh, Brando. 9 times out of 10, they write B-R-A-N-D-A, like Branda. Do I say it like Branda? Brando. Hi, well, can we get a name for the order? Brando. Does that sound like Branda? Yeah, no hate to them as a person at all. I love that we got a classic vibe Survivor villain, but let's not act like they didn't need to go out now. We didn't do airs, but we spent like a ton of time on the genogram like 2-ish years ago. What is a genogram? Well, I also learned what type of imposter I am. Chat, if you don't know, I have really bad imposter syndrome, right? This is like a recent thing for me, especially now that I know a lot of like Twitch people. Like I very much feel like I kind of randomly lucked into Survivor and lucked into, you know, building like a growing Twitch community out of it. I have a bunch of friends now who are like professional Twitch streamers. And so I struggle a lot with feeling like I don't necessarily deserve to be in the position that I'm in. And like I'm just some dude. Like I'm like, how did I get here? And so I forget what there were 4 types of imposters. But there's one that like exactly describes that. And that's what I have, chat. There's also one, the other one that I have is like you grew up in school, like not having to study that much, like everything kind of just came easily. And then you get out into the like real working world and suddenly you don't know how to do stuff for the first time. Like for example, my last work project that I, you know, obviously struggled on. It's like there's this imposter syndrome of like, do I deserve to have this job? Do I belong here? Like, why am I suddenly not as smart as I used to be? You know, and so that is also another type of imposter that I am. Andy is 2 for 2 on iconic confessionals. The last 2 episodes. That's all I'm gonna say. I really want to know what Genevieve said when she voted for real. For real, I'm also curious. I wish they would show us all of the voting confessionals. Wait, that's so true. Yeah, so chat, if you look it up, if somebody could look up what are the 4 types of imposters and type them into chat, we can go over them. Chat, we'll come back to therapy with Brando. With Branda. Alright, I'm just about done gutting this thing. Chat, it's looking good. It is looking good. Let me get like 1 or 2 more big scoops out of here. There we go. If you're hearing the Windows disconnecting and reconnecting sound, it's part of the music, I swear. I understand they have runtime requirements, but post the confessionals on YouTube, easy viewership. Yeah, I agree. Like, post it literally anywhere. We can just turn this pumpkin carving into therapy. I mean, Chad, if you think about it, pumpkin carving is kind of like therapy. You know, you take off the top, right? You open up that brain of yours, and then you really dig into the insides, right? You clean it out. You figure out, you know, why the guts are, you know, you clean out the guts, right? We open up our brains, we're cleaning out the guts. And it's kind of like therapy. LinkedIn says there's 4. Okay, yeah, 4 is what I thought. Perfectionist, superhero, expert, natural genius, soloist. Oh, okay. So I think natural genius, quote unquote, is the one that I have the most, where it's like I feel like I'm supposed to be great at everything, so why am I suddenly, as an adult, learning that I don't know how to do certain things? Post-junior national pumpkin carving era, Brando entering his Twitch therapy era. Chat, should I just turn into a therapy streamer, an advice line? Somebody get on Discord and call in. All right, I'll give you legal and medical advice here on Twitch. How do I want to do this? I just realized I'm gonna fucking ruin my sink if I wash my hands right now. Right? It's gonna be so gross. Listen, I don't mind adorable pumpkin carving, man. As a therapist, I appreciate it. I'm sorry, what gate? I'm not the most knowledgeable. Can I get an explanation? Wait, what was the... they used to, but they stopped after Nicaragua. Wash with your water bottle. Oh no, I'm gonna get pumpkin all over my water bottle. Fuck! The genogram's like family mapping. Not really sure how to explain, but it was very helpful for me to visualize generational family stuff in history. Interesting. I wonder if I'm gonna do that at some point. I've only gone through my first era, and I'll talk about some of the things that I uncovered in it. Hydrate? God damn it, Distorments. Fuck you. Conspiring to split the winnings is explicitly forbidden. It is explicitly forbidden. You said Colin, I was like, why am I in it? Colin, get in here. Remember that one contestant conspired to split the winnings with someone and help pay for a mortgage as long as she helped him win. Oh, gotcha. All right. I am going to wash my hands, draw the design on the pumpkin, and then we'll get to the rest of the carving, okay? I'll be back in 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere, chat. I'll be right back. If anybody asks, I'm washing my hands. Actually, I can still yell at you from here, right? What's going on, chat? Today I'm washing my hands in the sink, trying not to get it all over. I have a mug in here. I don't drink like coffee or tea or anything, but I have mugs in case other people come over and they do. But I need to run the dishes. Okay. One of my biggest pet peeves growing up, or I guess like in college with my roommates, was when they wouldn't put their dishes in the dishwasher. Chad, I don't know how many of you are like this, like me. But it's like, bro, the dishwasher is literally 2 feet from the sink. Just put it in the dishwasher. I had a deal. My roommates in college were so bad about putting their dishes in the sink. I made a deal with them. I was like, if you guys can just put your shit in the sink, I will run the dishwasher. I mean, they were so bad at putting it in the dishwasher. I was like, I will run it. I will empty it. I will make sure everything is dry and put away properly. I just need you to please put your dishes 2 feet to the left. You know? Figure it out. Bowser's Big Bean Burrito, welcome in. You have roommates like that, and I do sometimes XP. XP. We should all leave when he's gone. That'd be so funny. No! Oh, and I do that sometimes. Yes, gotcha. College roommates, were kind of real bad at that. Yeah, especially like guys, you know, I feel like we're pretty bad about that. My roommates they weren't super messy. Actually, one of my roommates, Liam, was really good about like sweeping and stuff. But I feel like guys are generally pretty bad at that. Okay, here we go, chat. Wait, dishwashers are meant for storage, not washing dishes. You're part of the problem, Distorments. Hold on. Show you, chat. Look at this. Can you see in there? Look at how clean it is. Hell yeah, pumpkin gutted. Pumpkin absolutely gutted. Look at that beauty. Okay. Perfect. All right, chat. So we're gonna get our Bulbasaur design on here. Let's get our Bulbasaur on here, and then we will get carving. That's a big hole. Hello? Hey, yo. My old roommate was pretty cool. He would come home and sit in his chair quietly on the phone because he had giga depression. Is that a good thing? God, I love that my roommate had depression because he was so out of the way and clean. That's insane. I feared straight up called the dishwasher. Ayo, Bulbasaur, let me call my girlfriend. Huge. Shout out to my roommate last year who kept everything bagels frozen and would thaw them in the microwave with no plate and get seeds everywhere. Oh god, what a terrible roommate. Alright, here you go, gamers. Let me put this away. Here we go, gamers. So here's our design. For those of you who don't know, we're drawing a nice little Bulbasaur face. Spooky Nemi, I heard Bulba Pumpkin. Oh my god, is that Heliotrope's girlfriend? That's crazy. Anyways. Alright, so I'm thinking we wrap this like somewhere around here, right? Around the front. And we should be good to go. So, back to freehanding. Which side was I doing? This side? This side. Okay, this side's more flat. Chat, as a junior national pumpkin carving champion, the #1 rule of putting your design on the pumpkin is to pick the best part of the pumpkin, right? You want to find that surface. You want to find that face that gives you pristine curvature. All right, anyways. I summoned her like I said. Welcome in. Okay, so if I go for... Okay, I'm just going to go for it. This is the first eye, right? And I'll show you in a second, but I want to get the base down here. Oh, shit. Wait, let me think about this. Hold on. Because the Sharpie is, if I draw everything, right, the Sharpie's going to be on the pumpkin. I can only draw the parts that I'm going to cut out. As a junior national pumpkin carving champion, you know, fuck it, we ball %, pristine curvature. All right, so chat, what you do, right, you start drawing on the second best face of the pumpkin, so that you can just rotate it over to the best. You remember when I said that was the best face? This is actually the best face over here. That one was just our testing, you know, our testing area. Okay, so I want to go. I can't believe you're giving out all this carving knowledge for free. What a philanthropist. Wait, actually, hold on. Now that you mention it, the pumpkin carving kit that I bought came with a marker. I wonder if this is like dry erase versus a Sharpie. Because if it is, I can use this and then just rub it off afterwards. What's up, XQ2 Co? Welcome in. If I draw in here and then oh, hell yeah, gamers. Now we're talking. Okay, I have a dry erase marker. Perfect. Perfect. You know, over in the Nationals, we had custom markers developed for us. Call me X, please. Welcome in, X. We had custom markers that were, you know, built in a lab. They were designed for ideal, like, you know, hand ergonomics. So I'm not used to using these amateur tools, right? Twitter in 2024. That's hilarious. Yes. Call me X, please. That's so funny. Okay, so let me get the general eye shapes in here. Okay, there's one. It's a lot taller than the way that I'm drawing it. Hold on. The other thing that you're gonna learn about me, chat, is that I am a perfectionist, especially when it comes to art, and I am very much, you know, gonna be trying to spend a lot of time making this as good as possible. Okay. Is that too small? That's pretty small. The mouth is around here. I want the eyes bigger. Hold on, chat. Let me cook, okay? Let me cook. Thank you. I consider myself to be a bit of a comedian. Hey, you're all stream. You better not be Twitter 24 when I get there. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I carved a pumpkin. I mean, the last time I carved a pumpkin was probably 2009 Nationals, right? Because if you don't know, basically what happens for the junior national pumpkin carving tournaments, you enter every year when you're growing up, right? You can enter as many times as you want. But as soon as you actually make it to nationals, it starts what's called basically like your pumpkin timer. And so, you know, most carving artists would tell you this. But as soon as your timer starts, it's basically like a flame, right? Think of it like Survivor, where you get your carving license, your flame is lit, right? As soon as that flame is lit, you have as many tournaments as you can enter without losing. But as soon as you lose, they permanently ban you from the league, and they strip you of your license. So I won nationals in 2008, and then in 2009, you know, went to nationals, lost, obviously. Are we still good? Okay, my monitor flickered. I thought I lost stream for a second there. I lost nationals in 2009, and so that's why I'm no longer I no longer compete, right? I no longer compete. Okay, this looks pretty good to me. I'm just trying to think. I want this to curve a little bit more around the bottom. Okay, and then I'm gonna color in the parts that I'm gonna cut, right? Like this. I haven't carved a pumpkin in years. Chat, why is everyone slacking? What's with the lack of pumpkin carving in the chat? Revision is history. No, you were banned because of steroids. Listen, maybe I was banned. Maybe I lost. Maybe I lost because I was disqualified. All that matters is that I lost in 2009, which is part of what spurred the housing crisis, actually, for those of you who don't know. The pumpkin carving scene was like really big in global economics. And so me losing like caused this huge, domino effect. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. So if if your family lost out during the 2008-2009 housing crisis, my fault. That's on me, chat. That's on me. I apologize. Okay. Anyways, this is so dumb. Okay, so we got Bulbasaur down, right? Here's his I'm doing his general head pieces now, right? He has something sort of like this. How are you looking, chat? Can you see that from there? Is this looking kind of like a Bulbasaur? I feel like my one on the paper looks better. What did I do wrong here? Why does the one on the paper look so much better? That's how he got the win in 2008. Is this your new aesthetic? This is my new aesthetic. Okay. What did I do wrong the second time around? I don't know if I did anything wrong, to be honest. I want to maybe fix the eyes a little bit. The eyes just look kind of dead once they're on the actual pumpkin. And I don't know why, but that's okay. So we got this. The head pieces are okay. I think I need to move these over. Sorry, chat. I'm going to use my saliva to erase the dry erase. I know it's gross. Come at me. If you have if you have a problem, keep it to yourself. Okay, so I need to put this over here and make it bigger. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Now, if that ain't a Bulbasaur, chat, I don't know what is. And then the mouth, right? Genuinely, curve of the pumpkin might be changing the perception. It might be. The perspective. Okay, and then we have the beak, right? He's got his little beak. And then it goes out and around. I feel like it's also the eye placement and stuff that I did a little differently here. And then this goes out and around. I'll show you in a second. Let me cook. The mouth is a little bit wider than the eyes. And then it comes down through here. Right. Okay. Perfect. And he's got his little teeth. There we go, gamers. What do you think? Does that look kind of like Bulbasaur? Let me hold up the drawing here. How did we do? Did I do okay? We're so back? Do you like pumpkins as a food, Brando? Weirdly, no, Mythos. I don't really like pumpkins as a food, but I do like pumpkin seeds. It's only allowed during designated therapy hours. If you have a problem, keep it with yourself when you're just talking about therapy. All right. I ate. Okay, its eyes are low-key scary. Listen, I'll make them look more friendly when I carve it, okay? It's a pumpkin. It's supposed to be scary. What's up, Jordan? Welcome in. Oh, that's right, chat. So I forgot we were talking about therapy. Hold on. I want to take a picture of this so I have a reference here. Okay. Take a picture. Chat, say hi. You're in the picture. Say hi to my camera roll. Okay. Here we go, gamers. It's time. The first stab. We're going straight for the eye. Blue Whisker tries to draw. Welcome in. Welcome to stream. We're going straight for the eye first, chat. All right. Here we go. And I might need to do a slit on the other side of the eye to make it more defined. We'll see. But for now, we're going to do the edges of the eyes. Like the whites of the eyes. I just stabbed. Oh my god, I just stabbed him in the fucking head. No! No! My hand slipped. Chat, one of the things that they teach you in junior nationals is how to keep a very steady hand. But obviously it's been a few years, right? I'll be in contact about my chat-based likeness rights. Yeah, my username is actually trademarked, so good luck posting that anywhere. Okay. Chat, nobody seemed to be impressed by my tweet about my IRL Kaizo setup. I worked so hard on that. If you didn't see it, I ported Kaizo Ironmon onto a Game Boy cartridge, and then I was at the park today playing Kaizo on my Game Boy. I thought it was cool. It's like reverse emulation. You take the ROM and you put it on, I mean, you take the legally acquired game file and you put it onto the Game Boy. You were proud of me? Thank you, I appreciate it. I think a lot of the times when I have like Twitch related tweets or like stream related tweets, I think part of the issue, or like internet culture related tweets, part of the issue is that a lot of my following, or like, 99% of my following is Survivor fans. So a lot of them don't really understand what I'm yapping about. You know what I mean? Like if Survivor Sandra fan 27 sees that I posted Kaizo Ironmon, you'll be like, oh, it's a Pokemon game. He's playing Pokemon. You know? They don't understand. They don't get it like we do, like us gamers do. Am I right? Gamers rise up. And this is why gamers are oppressed, chat. Okay. And then, the preferred technique, a lot of people, they cut out their pieces and then they spend time, waffling trying to get them out. But what they teach you in the junior national training is that you take the butt, you take the heel of your number 2 saw blade. This is a it's not regulation, but this is like a number 2. And then you take the heel of your number 2 with this general grip, and you just pound that sucker through there, right, until it falls into the inside. Safely, of course, chat. This is not medical advice. There we go. And now, the way that I cut this was like at a little bit of an angle, so I'm just going to shave off a little bit more so that, and always cut towards your other hand. That's what they said. Can I get a disclaimer in the chat that was a bit? Oh my god, Prom Blood, welcome in. Happy birthday. Thank you for the 9 months. God damn. All right, chat. Cut number 1 is done. Thank you, Jess. Pound that sucker. I meant to reply to that with a joke about you actually having a real Game Boy, but I couldn't tell if it was quippy enough. That's okay. All right, and let me cut out the pupil here. All right. Cut out the pupil. Chat, I love carving a pumpkin. One thing about me, it's very, we were talking about therapy earlier. I feel like pumpkin carving is very therapeutic. Okay. There we go. Hi, Ace. Oh, Ace. Prom Blood is Ace. What's up, Ace? Welcome in. All right. I feel like Jess knows everybody's name. It's crazy. That's what happens when you're on Survivor Twitter. All right. Name reveal. Doxed. Chad, I asked someone what their middle name was yesterday. An adult. I asked them what their middle name was, and they were like, that's confidential. I can't tell you that. I was like, what? Can't tell me your middle name, which is funny. I respect it. I respect it. But I never thought about the fact that like a middle name could be something that someone doesn't want to share. If you don't know, mine is Anthony, chat. Brandon Anthony Meyer is my full legal government name. Probably shouldn't have said that on stream, but anyways. Okay. That's I number 1, gamers. That is I number 1. Look at that beauty. Huh? You thought my first name was Dio? Dio? Why would it be Dio? Uh-oh. Is this a D's Nuts joke? Did I just... Dio Brandomeyer? No, it was just, I don't... Something about stabbing flesh is really cathartic. I'm like Andy with the knife in the challenge. I think that's your wiki page right now. Bam. Yeah, so... Chat, to dox myself, I used to live in Bellevue, Washington, now that I don't live there anymore. If you go in downtown Bellevue, there's this museum called the Bellevue Arts Museum. And they'd have these big initials out front that said BAM. I'll show a picture of it sometime. But, okay, I have to clean the marker off of this. But every time I'd walk by that, I'd be like, that's me! Okay, I do need to carve, so let me show you what we're working with here, chat. I don't JoJo, I just know some stuff. Okay. So, give you a nice close-up. Oh my god, it's kind of glowing already because of the overhead lighting. I think what we do here, right, because the other side of the eye isn't very well defined, I think I'm going to do a slit that comes down this way. Sorry, my hands are disgusting right now.
I'm going to do a slit that comes down this way. Oops, this way. Just so that we get more definition in the eyeball. Maybe. I'm going to save that for last. I'll do the rest of the face, save that for last, and if I'm still not happy with it, then I'll edit it.
Okay. He's cooking. He's fucking cooking, chat. I told you. Junior National Pumpkin Carving Champion. Put some respect on my name. Okay? You doubters out there need to put some respect on my name. All right. Here we go, chat. Without doxing my initials and up as AMC like the movies. Oh, my initials end up as AMC like the movies. Ace, Michael, Coleman. Ace Michael Coleman, welcome in. My friends always called books a million BAM. So that's what I think of now. My friends always called books a million BAM. What is that? Jess, what does that mean? How did you get it? Yeah, fucking doxed. Ace Michael Coleman? Okay. Alright, chat. I think we do the other eye and the nostrils next. Okay? Sound good? Oh, is Books A Million a local chain? Hello? I have never once heard of Books A Million, but I also haven't read a book since college, so. Well, that's not true. I read the first few chapters of Crying in H Mart recently. But other than that, I haven't read a book since college. I love a murder mystery, though. If I were to get back into reading, I think I would start with Agatha Christie. I love a murder mystery. I hope someday I get invited to a murder mystery party. I know Jay was talking about throwing one at one point. Sorry, Jenny? Jenny K. Job mentioned, chat? Raw? I would love to do a murder mystery party someday. Okay, this eye is a lot messier than the last one. I'm gonna need to do some major cleanup here. Have I been, like, completely scrimped this whole time? Holy posture check. Promblin, thank you for Ace. Thank you for gifting the sub to Jess. Jess, enjoy your sub. Enjoy your sub, gamer. Okay. Me. I'm gonna try to smoothen out this other eye here. I made it a little sharp. There we go. That's better. I went to a murder mystery party last weekend. OMG, was it you? Were you the prime suspect? The guilty party? Okay, then just pound this back through. Nice. Using our number 2, obviously. This eye's a lot smaller than the other eye, somehow. Like, if I were to take the other eye's wedge, it is... Oops. A lot bigger. So I think I need to increase this. Chat, when in doubt, freehand it. You know what they say? When in doubt, fuck it, we ball, just start freehanding it. That never goes poorly in art, right? When you start freehanding measurements. Okay. I need to get a posture check channel point redemption, because good lord. I'm using the dull side. So when you use the small, we call this one the dagger saw. When you're using a dagger saw, chat, there are 2 sides to it, right? There's the A side and the B side. The A side's the small side, the B side's the big side, because B for big, A for acute. You want to use the big side when you're carving with a dagger saw. If you're doing small details, you can use the A side. But for the most part, you want to use the big side. Okay. Perfect. Now we do the pupil. And then we move on. Chat, I'm kind of fucking killing it. I'm going to be honest. I wish y'all could see this in person. I mean, I don't because there's a lot of you, and that would be kind of overwhelming. But if you could, I think that you would be impressed. Okay. Perfect. Nice. Your acute side. Thank you. Wait till he finds out how many of us are behind the couch right now. No! No! Not like this. They're in the walls. They're in my fucking walls. Suddenly, like 80 people appear in your house. What do? Probably panic. I think if 80 people showed up at my house, I would leave. I would say, you know what? You guys own the place. You know, enjoy. If you need me, I'll be at the Safeway across the street. Not that there's a Safeway across the street, because there's not. But if there was, that's where you'd find me. Damn, guys, you learn about the walls. Got to call off the operation. They're sleeping in the vents. I bet the vents to my apartment are pretty warm. You could probably live in there, right? All right, let me get the guts out from behind these eyes because they're kind of showing through. Brando just decided we all have squatters' rights. I mean, if there's 80 of you, what am I supposed to do about it? You know? What, I tell you to leave? You could collectively beat me up. Entity that doesn't know if it's in your walls or not. I'm in your walls? Question mark? What? What is that bit supposed to be? I'm in your walls? Question mark? Is that a reference to something that I don't understand? My coworkers and I used to joke about sleeping in the vents when we were on call. If you don't know, chat, when you're on call at Amazon, basically it's like 24/7. You can get paged to deal with issues. And we used to joke about making... We're chilling. We used to joke about making a nest in the vents because it was warm up there, and then doing our on and then not having to leave the office when we're on call. Sorry, I was talking about Amazon. I got stabby. We're chilling though. We're chilling. I'm gonna be a little safer with the knife, I think, for the rest of the stream. Brandon, how many 8th graders do you think you could take on at once? Maybe one. Have you seen me? Yeah, I'm chilling. I think I could like maybe take on an 8th grader. Potentially. No, we're fine, chat. Twitch, we're fine. It was a close call, but we're fine. I asked a bit earlier, but it got lost in the shuffle. Here's a fun thought experiment. Who do you think out of your season is most likely to finish an Ironman if all of them attempted? I would say Drew, probably. Drew, for those of you who don't know, used to play competitive VGC. So I would say probably Drew, and then I think Jake would be second. Jake genuinely knows more about Pokemon than I do. I would love to see Dwight attempt eventually. This is why you use the cheap knives and minimal stab damage. Exactly. See, if I were using the regulation, I was using the the $1 dagger saw, but if I was using a regulation dagger saw, I would have been cooked. All right, nostril time, gamers, and then I'll do a little eye reveal. Nostril time and then a reveal. What is the best way to do this? Let me think back to my professional days. I think we go for the triangle here, right? Yeah, that looks good. And then just sort of hollow out the inside. Okay. Perfect. Chat, we call this the angular acute nostril development system. I can see Julie or Katura if Katura suddenly got in her head that Bruce was close to winning one. Why is Drew being an ex-VGC player the least surprising thing I've heard all fucking day? Well, chat, if you go through my tweet from the other day about where I talk about Pokemon on Survivor, for those of you who remember, it started off because Drew told us that he plays VGC and that he cheats in his Pokemon. I always think that's really interesting. Like, I don't care if you cheat in your Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest, for like VGC stuff. As a shiny hunter, though, I obviously, I spend hours grinding for mine. And so I think it's really interesting. I don't know if the editors were aware of what they were doing, but by putting that segment in of me talking about shiny hunting and then Drew talking about cheating in his Pokemon, it was very, like, character revealing for people who are Pokemon fans about, like, the type of person who will put in hours of the grind, right, for a Pokemon that is a different color. It doesn't matter for anything. Versus somebody who will, cut corners and spawn in the Pokemon that they need so they don't have to spend hours doing it when they're actually going to use it for something, right? I don't know what that says about each of us as a Survivor character, but I do think it's interesting. Alright, gamers. I don't know if Twitch liked me saying dagger saw. I tried to make a bit and it failed to send. They caught that one in the filter.
Okay. Gamers.
How we doing? What are we thinking? He's got some bugs. He's got some bugs for sure that I can clean up for him. Yeah? Yeah? I think it's kind of coming out. Maybe. I wonder if I should carve out these parts of the eyes so that from like this angle you can see it, right? Because it glows from the sides, obviously, but I don't know how well you can see from the front. If I carve out some of this section, he's cooking. Let him cook.
Okay. So, I'm going to do that real quick. I think that's going to be the next step. And then we'll do the forehead pieces. I'm nervous to do the mouth because ideally I can save bits of the mouth and put them up here as ears. But I'm gonna save that for last. Once I've done, I'm the most like experienced. You know, I got to get warmed back up. I'm a little rusty. It's been 15 years since my last nationals. So, okay. Here we go, gamers. Let me clear some of that out using my medium blade here. And then we'll proceed with caution. Some of y'all think that I'm doing a bit. I genuinely won nationals. Go look up brandomeyer 2008 Junior National Pumpkin Carving Champion on Google and then report back to me. I don't know if anyone will be able to find it. It was really cool. They flew us out to Washington, D.C. There was like this whole... Barack Obama was there. He pardoned a pumpkin. One of the pumpkins that they were going to use for the tournament, he pardoned it, which is crazy. So they took it back to the patch and they left it there. Nice. Bronco Obama? What? Honestly, I think genning your Pokemon should be the norm as long as they're functionally legal. Grinding a team is too much fucking work. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, I've never done it, but as long as your team could be legally made, let people gen their Pokemon. Who cares? I don't know. Anyways. Okay, if you want to catch your... Look, if you want to put in the hours to catch your team, put in the hours, by all means. But I feel like the competitive scene would be able to grow more and have, you know, a better evolving meta if people could easily create Pokemon. Okay. Similarly, I'm a team rare candies for Nuzlocke. Oh, interesting long-term parking. There's a few egg moves that are no longer legal because the transfer methods are no longer available, though. This is my issue. You mean like getting certain Pokemon from like the original cartridges and stuff through home because they closed what's it called, Boogie Transporter? Did not find it, chat. Could he be making it up? I don't know. How often is my computer beeping, by the way? Is it driving everyone insane? Because I can like barely hear it from where I'm sitting. But I'm so sorry if it's obnoxious. Okay. Here we go, chat. It's forehead time. Lying on the internet for fun? What? Me lying on the internet? No. I would never. I would never. Yeah, that, because there are old game or event exclusive moves that you can't transfer up from the carts anymore. Interesting. Oh, that's you? I thought the beeping was on my end. No, that's definitely me. Pretty often, but it's chill. It's a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I will get that sorted before the next Kitchen PC stream, I promise. I don't know what it is. There must be a wire that's loose, right? But my audio isn't cutting out. My sound isn't cutting out. I unplugged my mouse fully. Is my camera cutting out? Or maybe it's my keyboard? I don't know. You did Google and found out there's a competition to catapult pumpkins into the air. Isn't that one that like a lot of colleges compete in? I feel like I remember seeing like Georgia Tech or something winning the pumpkin launching championship. Yeah, it's Windows Update. That's the real issue. Alright, chat. I think it's kind of interesting that I'm mainly using the dagger saw here. I feel like I would typically go for the medium blade, but the dagger saw has been so convenient for these fine details that I'm doing. Alright. Got a Paramount Plus notification.
My downstairs neighbors probably hate me right now. I find it really funny that the editors put in Drew admitting to Jenning a few months after a Jenning controversy in VC Finals without realizing. That's crazy, Jewel. They must have... Whoever edited that episode must be a Pokemon fan, right? Because they knew that like meant that episode, what they showed meant something to about our personalities. And they were willing to put in the Masuda method, and they were willing to put in Magirna. I feel like if they're not a Pokemon fan, they probably don't put any of that stuff in, right? It's probably like, oh, this is just like some random Pokemon slop. Not, oh, this is so interesting that they talked about this, because who talks about this on Survivor? God, that is kind of often, isn't it? Okay. It's okay, the VOD isn't going to have my desktop audio anyways. So for the VOD frogs, you're going to have no clue what I'm talking about. I think you're getting crazy action right now? What is that supposed to mean? Hello? Hey, maybe I am, huh? What's it to... Oh my god. What's it to you, chat? And this is why you use the store-bought blades. I know the Survivor 67 cast hate to see me coming. I will yap so hard to my tribe. Survivor 67 cast? What year is that going to be? 2039? Jesus. That's a lot of years. God, by Survivor 67, I'm going to be old, bro. No, it's not. I did that math way wrong. 2025? 2025 will be season 50. Because you double it, right? So 67 halved would be 32? 33? 2033? I guess that's still a ways out, huh? Alright. Oh, this one just popped right out. Magirna plus Masuda method in 45 and Mario Kart in 42 is my favorite Survivor lore. I played Mario Kart. Chat, has anyone played the new Mario Party? I've never played a Mario Party game before, but we were talking about getting some reality TV lobbies going. I think that'd be really fun. If we had like Corey, myself, America, Dwight, Zach. Never, literally never, Jess. Literally never. And I played a Mario like actual platformer for the first time at TwitchCon, which is insane to a lot of people. Okay. I feel seen. I've never played a Mario Party game up until like 2 months ago. Be able to avenge a sandwich. I'll watch anything with you and Dwight are both in. You're both a joy to see. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I appreciate how much love the Survivor community has been giving us on Twitch. Because I feel like it's very different from the Big Brother community, where the Big Brother community, I think, skews a lot younger and a lot more online. So I'm surprised that we've had like such a consistent group of people that comes and watches us. You know? Alright, gamers. Look at that. Looking good so far, huh? If I do say so myself. Alright. Brando, have you seen Dan Giesling play Elden Ring? That sure is a saga. I haven't, but I've seen on Twitter that he's constantly posting that he's still playing the DLC, which is fucking absurd. I grew up on the GameCube Mario Party games, OMFG. Part of me wonders, like, surely Dan is capable of looking up a build and beating it by now, right? Like, this has got to be some sort of bit that he's running. The content has to be doing well, otherwise surely he would have stopped by now. Okay. I suddenly just became really aware of my hat, and it's making me uncomfortable. I'm not a hat guy. I don't know if you can tell by the way that I'm wearing it. I'm not a hat guy. Okay. Here we go, gamers. We're getting close. Okay, so after I do this, I'll show it again so we can get another close-up, do a little check-in, and then we'll get to the mouth and the ears, I believe, will be the next step. The Big Brother community is so chronically online. It's me. I'm the Big Brother community. I mean, look, you know, no hate towards the Big Brother community, but they are very online. I think it's generally just like the demographic and age group that watch the show compared to Survivor. Because Survivor, from what I can tell, like, whenever I talk to people about it, it's a lot of people's parents, right? Like, some of my coworkers came up to me recently. They're like, oh, like, my parents, I told them that I work with you, and they were like, oh, like, we loved him on a season and stuff. Or even, like, Arlie's mom was here earlier, Party's mom. So I feel like it's just the group that watches Survivor isn't necessarily the group that's constantly, you know, tweeting and on, I mean, obviously, you know, niche case there for on Twitch, but the Twitter Big Brother community is exhausting, to be honest. I don't watch Big Brother, chat. I think I've mentioned this before. I don't watch Big Brother, but I know almost everything that happens every season because of Twitter. Because the Big Brother Twitter community is so loud. It's also the live feeds being able to interact in real time is crazy. That's also true, yeah. Got some long pumpkin guts in here. Okay. Chat, if you don't know, for the tournaments, they actually don't let you take the seeds home. When you compete in a junior national pumpkin carving tournament, they don't let you take the seeds home. Because if you could, right, you could grow their breed of pumpkin, and then you'd have an unfair advantage for practicing over the other competitors. So they're very strict about making sure nobody's taking home the pumpkin seeds. I think that's really interesting, actually. Not a lot of people know that. Okay. I'm going to get a paper towel. I'm going to do a quick wipe down of the face, and then we'll do a close-up. Sound good? Because there's a lot of marker on it. There's marker all over my hands. So I need to do a quick little wipe down. Okay. Oh my god, what is that, bro? That is going to drive me insane. I can't believe y'all been listening to that this entire time. Good lord. What could be loose? None of this. It must be the keyboard. The keyboard is one of those, I think it was an $8 Dell keyboard that I got at Best Buy yesterday. So yeah, I got into Survivor by randomly getting into Once Upon an Island and Peridium out of pure curiosity. That's insane. You got into Survivor because of YouTube? Not Big Pumpkin gatekeeping. Alright, gamers. That's clean enough. They have these special wipes that you use at the tournaments to get all the guts and stuff off, but I don't have any of them anymore. Alright. Check that sucker out, huh? I mean, is that not Bulbasaur? The nostrils could definitely use some work. You can't even see through them. But I'm hoping once it's lit up that it'll be better. Wait, let me grab my phone again, actually. Hold up. Let's test this, chat. So I grab this, right? And then I turn on my flashlight, and I put it inside. Okay, yeah, the nostrils, you can't see through right now, so I'm going to try to carve out the back of those a little bit more. But I feel like that's looking pretty good. Is it not? I feel like that's looking pretty good. All right. Here we go. What's up, rooting for Asians? Thank you for the 9 months. Welcome in, welcome in. It's coming together. All right. Also, I don't think I'm going to do the back of this. I've been sitting on the wood floor this whole time, and my ankles are killing me. So I think we'll just do the one side. And then I might do some Kaizo tonight. We'll see, depending on what else I get up to. But if I have a lot of free time tonight, I might run some Kaizo. I also want to go to the gym today. I haven't been to the gym in a while, chat. As you can tell from looking at me. Yeah, I'm somewhat of a gym rat myself. What can I say? Okay. There's one nostril cleaned. So the technique that I'm using here, I made a slit for the nostril. I put the knife into the slit and then I'm angling it into the back to try to carve away some of the guts that are blocking the light from coming through. This is called the Miller technique. The guy who invented this technique, his name was Alan Miller. This is his technique. Hi, the pumpkin is looking really cool. Thank you, mom friend. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Speaking of Dan, or what was the redhead that was on Traders Season 1? Rachel. She was entertaining. I don't remember, to be honest. I did watch... No, I watched the Trader Season 2. I watched the one with Parvati on it. Okay, that's pretty good. I think it's just that there's some guts behind the nose, right? Is that what's going on here? I can't tell. I'm going to try to shave away the back of this, and hopefully that's not a mistake. I mean, I know it's not a mistake because I used to do this professionally, obviously. Obviously, chat. Don't doubt me. You're going to look me in the eyes and you're going to doubt me? Let me see where these line up to. Oh, they're way higher than I thought they were. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, chat. The nostrils have been cleaned for the most part. Don't worry about the Windows noises. This computer has issues, that's why I stopped using it, as you can tell. Okay. Honestly, when can we get Shan, on the Traders? That would be the most glorious. God, I forgot about Shan. Dude, there's so many people from Season 41 that I just completely forgot about. It really feels like Season 41 and Season 47, I don't know about you, chat, they feel like completely different eras to me. I know they're all the quote-unquote new era. They feel so different. Wasn't 2008 also your ping pong champion era? Big year. Yeah, big year, Jess. Big year. Well, it's because that's when the age cutoff is, right? So that's when I was at my peak of, like, I'm the oldest of this age group. So I was winning all sorts of stuff. Lego tournaments, ping pong champion, you know, junior national pumpkin carving champion. I got Spooky Nemi a cameo from Ricard from that season, because 41 was her first season. Nice. What did you think about the huge new dramatic shocking twist never done before of only one person winning immunity at the merge vote? Crazy how that works. Well, technically it wasn't the merge vote, so I don't know. I do feel like we could get rid of Mergatory, right? I don't think we benefit that much from it. The new era ended at 45. Y'all were a different kind of energy. Now it's just fucking... people are out for blood. Okay. Let's do this mouth, chat. Let's do this mouth. That's all we got left. The mouth and the ears. It was the merge by all metrics other than Jeff saying it's not the merge. Yeah, exactly. All right, gamers. Back in the mines. I have to try to keep this in as good of shape as I can so that I can make some little earpieces out of it. My toothpicks are one-sided though, and I wonder if that's going to be an issue. Because the idea was that I would skewer the earpiece and then I would skewer it into the pumpkin, but the toothpicks are one-sided. Okay, like they're flat on the other end. There's one side of the mouth, and then let me carve this way. You ever break one of these, chat? I break these things all the time. I feel like every year I'm breaking one of these tools. Okay, and then we do the tooth. Nice. Second tooth, or second side of the first tooth, rather. Nice. What were we yapping about earlier? Therapy? Oh, I didn't talk about what my first arrow was. Use the pointy end to make both holes first. Penny, you are fucking cooking. Hello? Hello? Use the pointy end, drilling like a pilot hole, basically? You are cooking, Penny. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Get this beak going here. This is beak performance chat, huh? Huh? I'm trying to talk over the window sound. Okay. I wonder if it's because I'm charging... Hold on. I'm going to test something, chat. Let's see if this works. Beak performance. Oh. Okay, if it doesn't go off again, I'm a genius, alright? We're doing the... What's it called when like you're testing for allergies and you remove like one thing at a time? That's what we're doing, but with my setup. We're unplugging one thing at a time until the noise stops. Granted, the stream has probably got like another 30 minutes of life, but... Okay. There we go. Let me go down this way. And this way. Trying not to break this knife. I'm back. How far are we? Also, cheers. Thank you for the hydrate. It's a haunted PC. Very atmospheric. Chat, it's the spirit that lives in my computer. It's the ghost of computers past. Oh, I fucked up that tooth bad. Oh no. Okay. We might have to fix this in post. One tooth is a lot pointier than the other tooth. Let me try fixing this real quick. Okay, there we go. That's better. Saved. Did Bob Ross ever carve a pumpkin on his show? I feel like he should have. Or paint a pumpkin. 13 people is way too early to merge, especially on an 18-person season. Swap the 2 tribes at 14 or at 15 with 1 exile, then merge at 12 or 11. Drew begins at... Yeah, it's like only 5 people or 6 people going... I guess 5 people going home before everyone is voting someone out is pretty insane. I agree. I don't know if I think that is fitting for Survivor. God, this blade is already like insanely dull. These things have the lifespan of 1 pumpkin. Hell yeah, there it is, chat. Alright, let me get this piece out. Ooh, look at that. Hell yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to clean out the back of this so that the mouth is nice and open. And we'll light this bad boy up. We'll do the ears and then we'll light this bad boy up. Bro, I fucking cooked, chat. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I mean, I am the Junior National 2008 Pumpkin Carving Champion, Olympian, gold medalist. So it makes sense that I would be good at what I'm doing. You know, I'm like kind of an expert. Okay. There we go. Nice. With a few extra episodes, it could work. Why is Brando the 5th person voted out and then they just merge? Okay. Here we go, chat. There's the beak. There's the back of the mouth. I think this is looking pretty good. I just need to clean up some of the teeth and stuff so that they actually stand out, is what I'm doing right now, if you were curious. Like the backing behind the teeth. Cool. All right, chat. Ear time. So, Brando, do you think you could beat John Cena in pumpkin carving? Is he a carver? Does he carve? Sorry, that's what we in the industry we call ourselves carvers, right? Is he a carver? Basically, would be like the terminology that we use. I didn't realize he carves. Chat, I think he adds another word to that title every time. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So now we need to draw some ears and cut those out, right? This is what we're working with material-wise. So I think we can use this piece and make 2 ears. How am I going to carve this, though, is the question, right? So if we do, let me get the dry erase. It's going to be like this. And like this. Okay, perfect. Do you even carve, bro? Nobody carves like I do. You heard it here first. All right, so this is what we're cutting out, right? You can see our little triangles there. Those are gonna be our ears. I'm gonna give this a shot. I haven't used this technique in quite a long time, obviously, since I haven't competed in like over a decade. But we're gonna see how it goes. And try not to cut my hand off in the process. Twitch, if you're watching this, I'm a trained professional. I know what I'm doing. Don't ban me. Okay, there's one part. Do the next piece now. Hell yeah, gamers. Hell yeah. Take a shot. How many times Brando said he's a champion in the whole stream? Oh no. Can we get a champion counter, please? Well, because I am. You know? I am the champion, and I'm proud of it. All right. Last little cut here. Try not to cut my floor in the process. All right. Can I just break this off? There we go. The break and peel technique, Chad, is what we call that one. There we go. There's our first little ear. All right, so let me turn this around so you can see. Pop this bad boy like here-ish, maybe? How's the sizing on that? Is that tiny? Oh, I said here-ish and then I put it in a really bad spot. Does that look anything like Bulbasaur's ears? Where are his ears? His ears are like in line with this top piece up here. They'd be like up here, I think. Is that right? I'm gonna put them up by the cap. Okay, where are my toothpicks? I feel like I got a toothpick out, chat. What did I do with that? There it is. Power Slap is here. As the runner-up of the 2008 Junior National Pumpkin Carving Championships, I find this offensive. Ayo. You find what offensive? My technique? The fact that I'm just so good at what I'm doing? What do you mean? Power, welcome in. 5th B Bulba. Power's Bulbasaur. Welcome in. Let me clean some of this off. Okay, perfect. So I do that, and then I just stab this bad boy in here. Oh, we're gaming. Chat, I don't know if the ear really worked. Let me put the hat on. Hold on. Let's see. This is the front. This is the back. Oh wait, but then I fucked it up. Okay. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, let's do the next one. What does a carving death match look like? Actually, carving death matches were outlawed in 2007, right before I started competing. But what they used to do, basically, they'd have 2 people go back to back. You get a random prompt for what you have to carve. You're back to back with each other, so you can't see what the other person is doing. And then whoever finishes first gets 1 point. And then the judges rank. Like they do like a point scoring based on your technique, your cleanliness, overall form factor, lighting factor. You can score a point in each of those, and then 1 point for speed, and it's a best of 5. At least redeem myself. Let's go. And then the loser is executed. I forgot to mention that. The loser is executed live on television, live on national television. Okay. All right, chat. I'm carving out the second ear here now. There we go. From our leftover rind. And then like this way, probably. I'm trying to do this without sawing my fingers off, which is a bit of a challenge. I'm gonna be honest. Wide Dennis. Oh, I should have done a wide Dennis pumpkin, chat. Okay, next year. There we go. All right. But you lost in 2009? No, that was for death matches. That was for death matches, Jess. I never did a death match. The loser has a name carved into the pumpkin of shame is hilarious. Okay, so here's our other ear. How does it compare in size? How did I do here? Is it okay? It's pretty close. Actually, that's like almost spot on. Okay. So we get another toothpick out and try not to get pumpkin all over my toothpicks. Please! Chad, I don't know if you remember. These toothpicks were from the Blue Kim stream that I did. But you lost. Yes, of course. How could I forget? How could you? Can we get a ban on Jess for forgetting that, please? Thanks, mods. All right. So I drilled my pilot hole like you recommended. Thank you for that recommendation. And then we just pop this bad boy in here. A little further, ideally. Hold on. I have to clean the bottom of this. It's preventing it from going all the way in. Can I get this toothpick out? No. Mods killer. Okay. This toothpick is like permanently stuck in this piece of pumpkin, so if I can't saw around it, I'm kind of screwed here, but that's okay. Almost just cut my fingers off again, but we're fine. There we go. We call that the rip and pull technique, chat. For those of you who are new here. So like in the carver community, if someone on Tumblr really likes a famous carver, do they pumpkin that carver? Oh my god. Oh, hold on. The toothpick is coming out of the top here. I gotta get rid of that. This is not working. Today I learned that these blades can't cut a toothpick, but my fingers can. All right, gamers. I'm gonna wipe down the front, and then we'll do a reveal. We'll do a candle lighting ceremony. I'll turn the lights off. Let me just wash my hands really quick, and grab a paper towel so we can wipe it down. His ears are a little pointy. They could have been a little less pointy, but that's okay. All right. Here we go, chat. There we go. All right, get him nice and TLC'd. I just recently learned that TLC means tender love and care. My boss said that once, and I thought it was just like a him thing. I didn't realize that that's actually what it stood for. I really hope that joke lands. I'm the only one here. You're stuck with me. No! Okay, so now what I'm going to do, chat, I don't know if anyone knows this technique. There is Sharpie on top of the pumpkin that I can't get off. However, if you take a dry erase marker and you draw over the Sharpie, the dry erase marker will bond to the Sharpie, and then you wipe that off. And it... So the dry erase marker will bond to the Sharpie, and then and then when you... Okay, that's not working. I really thought that was going to work. I'm just going to take a blade and sort of shave it, I think. Can I do that? Maybe? Or it doesn't matter because you won't be able to see it. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? Let me turn the lights out. All right, Chan, how did we do? It's time for the moment of truth. The big reveal. And then, this is like 8th grade knowledge. Here we go, gamers. Oh wait, hold on. I need to make a little platform for the candle down here because it's not even on the bottom. Let me get the scraper back out. There we go. So I tried to find tea candles at the grocery store, but they didn't have any tea candles. Kelly's here! Well, I'm here just in time. What's up, Kelly? Welcome in. They didn't have any tea candles at the grocery store, so I opted for the next best thing, which is this like kind of massive candle in a glass. It's like a shot glass, I guess. So if you can see it through the mouth, no you can't. All right, gamers, here we go. Kelly, hope you're doing well. Moment of truth. Cover this up. Hopefully there's enough oxygen getting in there so it won't go out. Hello? I'm truly bad at noticing. A very long time ago. Oh, Stuart Little's been attacked for months. Hold on. What do we think, chat? Carve Dennis next? Can we get a wide Dennis pumpkin, chat? How'd I do? I feel like I kind of slayed. Also, what's up, Abby? Hope you're doing fantastic.
How do we do, chat? The ears are a little wonky, but I mean, this looks great, by the way. Thank you. How could I improve this, right? I feel like the eyes look good from the sides, right? But straight on, they leave a little bit to be desired. So maybe carving some of the back of those out. But I feel like I kind of slayed, chat. Ignore the ears. Very impressive. He's perfect. Very good. It looks awesome. Terra-type fire. That's hilarious. Thanks, gamers.
I mean, that's all that I had for today. I don't have a second pumpkin. So I hope you all enjoyed. Lori, welcome to the stream. Welcome to chat. Hope you're doing fantastic. Chat, what do I do with this now? Do I put it on my balcony? Gold medalist POV. Yeah, so everybody, you know, if you wanted to know how a professional does it, now you do. So I'll be claiming my, you know, 2024 trophy soon, hopefully. Give it away. All right, chat. Everybody drop a 1 in the chat if you want me to mail this to your house, as is. But I'm not going to priority mail it, so it might rot before it gets to you. All right. Thank you for being here. Let's see, can I even rate out? My mouse isn't the, oh God, wait, hold on. Tyler Oaks, thank you for the sub. Chat, this is the mouse that I bought for my computer, but it is, I think it was $4, and it doesn't work very well. So let me see if from back here, raid messages your own address, hello? There we go, okay. Hold on. Can we raid Donald Trump? Is Donald Trump live? That's insane. Okay, if I go to here and then I go to, how do I get to Twitch from my dashboard, chat? Back to Twitch. Who's live? I don't know any of these people. Okay, let's do this. All right, chat, we're rating Trey. Hold on, let me go back now. Scuffed setup, it's okay, I'm working on it. Okay. Raid, paste. How do I paste on this computer? Architect. All right, gamers, thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed our pumpkin carving. No Dennis this time. Maybe next time we'll do it. Next Halloween we'll carve a wide Dennis. Go say hi to Trey and have a fantastic Halloween. Fantastic rest of your weekends. Thank you everyone for being here, for watching. I appreciate you all. And I will see you maybe later for some Kaizo, to be honest. We'll see. But I'll see you all around. All right? Have a great Sunday. Oh, where's my fucking mouse, dude? How do I use this thing?